Hello everyone, happy Sunday. Happy Mother's Day. Goodness, I tried to pull my hair up. Look at it, it's a hot mess. This Coco's wide awake. An extra hoodie out. Definitely have to refix my hair. And I'm trying to fix my window shade at the same time. Is everyone? I hope you had a wonderful Mother's Day. Hello, Shelly and Anthony. How are you? Happy Mother's Day. Don't mind my rat's nest. I pulled it up to the top of my head. It didn't all go up right. Look, the heat's giving me static bling. Hello, Suzanne. Happy Sunday, happy Mother's Day to all the mommies out there. Hello, Erin. Happy Mother's Day. How are you? Andrea, happy Mother's Day. Oh, just got another happy Mother's Day text just now. Happy Mother's Day to everyone. Absolutely. Happy Mother's Day to everyone. Kill this heat so you can hear, and this might suck my window sheet off. Okay. So that's you're gonna get. I don't know, my hair is all over the place tonight. But hello, welcome in everyone. Like I said, happy Mother's Day. Miss Coco is awake. So let's see. I got a job. I start tomorrow. Oh, that's awesome, Erin. Congratulations, my friend. Andrea is saying happy Mother's Day to everyone. Don't forget, coming in. I was running like, hello, Laura. Happy Mother's Day. I sent you a happy Mother's Day thing. The heat is giving my hair major static cling. Hello, my friend. Happy Mother's Day. I sent you a happy Mother's Day to your phone. Girl, my ablation done, but that was too quick. Yes, happy Mother's Day to everyone in here. Whenever we read that, we're close to the vein, so no baby aspirin. Dissipates. I got Friday for another ultrasound. Okay. Coco in the picture too. Yes, she is. She's in a sweater. Welcome to Pennsylvania. Cold, cold, cold to your bones. Cold. Crazy. Fill you all in and everything. Let's see. Emily and Jeff Woodward. Happy Mother's Day. Hello. Welcome in. Happy Sunday, everyone. And before we really get the live started, because I'm not completely situated, thank you to everyone who watched my live. Let's see if I can adjust this a tiny bit. That watched my live last Sunday. I didn't do anything special. We hung out, we talked some gardening, and 1K views. So thank you. If you're coming in, please remember to hit the thumbs up. And if you're new here, maybe think about subscribing, because that blew my mind and really made my day and my whole week. So thank you so much for all the views. Greatly appreciate it. Means the world. Emily and Jeff Woodward. So I haven't seen you here before. Do you have a channel? Because the way we operate over here, if you have a channel, we like to post links so people can go over and check you out. And if you don't, that's fine too. And don't mind all this mess. Good to see you. She says, I'd rather see Coco. Well, Coco is, well, oh, sorry, Ange. Miss Angie wants to see you, Coco. Say, hey, I'm chilling. Say, I'm chilling. Took her out earlier, and she's a smaller dog, obviously. In her other outfit, which is this one right here, she got soaked. I had to dry her with a towel. She was shivering, and she's good. She's comfy. A little bit closer tonight. Look at her. She's wide awake tonight. So everyone say hello to my co-partner here, which is Coco Chanel. Look at her. She's a ham bone. She wants to be in the live tonight. Let's see. So yeah, if anyone has a channel, let the moderators know and they will post it. Smash the thumbs up button. And if you are new here, maybe think about subscribing. And welcome to Mother's Day Glamping with Bake. I'm Melody, and this is where I'm at still. And believe me, I don't know how people can glamorize this on YouTube because I think it's absolutely horrible. Um, just, I don't know. Lots going on, and it's not all glamorous and fun and games like they make it out on some channels. It's a lot of work. Sorry, girl, I've been so busy today and I didn't have, that's okay, Laura. Love you, love you, love you. There is Emily and Jeff Woodward's channel. Thank you, Suzanne. Everyone, you could go over and take a peek. If you like what you see, make sure you subscribe and send them lots of love. And remember to watch 3 videos, 3 thumbs up, how it goes to the people that have been here for a while. And yeah, 1K on last Sunday's live, and I did nothing spectacular, but tickled over the moon about it. Let's see. Hello, Robin from Garden State So and So, saying hello, happy Mother's Day. Welcome in, welcome in. New live format throwing me off. I thought maybe the new up and down is maybe what did it. I'm not really sure, but thank you, Laura. I do have a PayPal and a Cash App and an Amazon if anyone would feel ever so generous to want to donate. Gas is probably the hardest thing that I deal with because Mother Nature hates me with a passion. Experienced serious heat last week, and it was awful for me and the dog, and it was just awful in general. So if you are new here, quick update. I had shattered and broke my tailbone and had a concussion I wasn't aware of. And the other day I was getting some nosebleeds in the heat, and I bumped my, I don't know what it is. When you're trying to heal something, and I felt really pretty good, but then I'm constantly bumping my head. I felt like my words were off a little bit yesterday, but I'm okay. I don't think the nosebleeds were coming from anything to do with recovering from a concussion. I think it was all the pollen. I've never seen so much pollen. I have no allergies, and it's thick. It's on everything here, and I felt terrible. I was in the back with the dog, only with like 2 of the coverings on, trying to have the air come in, and it was so hot. And then raining, and then it's cold and like to your bones kind of cold. So like I say, I think Mother Nature hates me at the current moment. Let's see. Vertical format is pain in the butt. Is it really? Hello, Mr. Paul Honeyman. Great big thank you for that donation. That shocked the crap out of me. I think that was like Monday night. Thank you so much, because I used it for gas, which is needed. Whether it's the air conditioner I had to put on to keep us cool, which I was so like stingy about. And then it's cold here, and then there goes the gas again. And, because it's been cold now. It's either the heat or it's cold. But thank you so much for that, Paul. I so appreciate it. Eternally grateful. And I used it on gas. How are you feeling? I hope that you're well, Paul. Paul says, happy Mother's Day to all you celebrating it today. You have 547 on your bread, Mel. I know. Isn't that something? I think I took my time. That's more of a learning video, because I had some people hit me up on Instagram saying they just don't feel confident enough in making bread. And that's one bread dough recipe that you can turn into multiple things. Italian bread, you can even, if you have the pan, sometimes you don't even need the pan. You can turn it into French bread. You can do what I did. I did the cinnamon swirl, and then I did cinnamon raisin bread. So, one bread recipe for all your bread needs and sandwich bread. But thanks, Laura. Yeah, I saw that that number's going up. The pollen's been covering my windshield every day here. It has been covering my vehicle. It's getting in the cracks. Like I said, I don't have allergies, and I was having some trouble breathing. I had a couple nosebleeds after blowing my nose, and I didn't blow it really hard. And I just felt sick between the heat and trying to recover my back, and then my head was hurting again. So there was all that. I could not get into last week's live. I had to do a couple system reboots on Tuesday to fix the issue. Yes, we very, very much missed you. It was a gift to use as you seen fit, girl, which was absolutely um, just very generous. And I used it for gas. So a great big thank you, Paul. Really appreciate it. Um, let's see. Yes, thank you, Laura. There's my Cash App. Like I said, if you feel ever so generous, Suzanne's posting the bread video. So if you want one bread recipe that can make multiple different breads, that's the video for you. And I did that video where I was previously saying. So how are we doing? Let's see. With this crazy hair tonight, we are hanging in there. It's not fun. I said that at the beginning of live. It's not fun. I think it's taking its toll on me now. If it was uh, tent camping, I probably would adjust to that better because I grew up camping. Um, but when you're in 2x4, you know, Trailblazer, not so much. It is not what they make it out to be on YouTube. It's not fun. It's not easy. You can't just wake up in the morning and do absolutely nothing. There's things that need to be done, especially when you have an animal. So it's drain coolers, need to get them filled with ice. All the bottles, the circle bottles need to be filled. My dog has a really big bottle that I bought from Sam's sometime back with Miss Debbie. And I want to say it holds probably about a gallon of water. And I fill it up and put ice in it. There's just a lot of moving parts to make it all work. In the morning, there's no wanting to sleep in type of thing, if you know what I mean. Hello, Brooke Trout. How are you? I'm baking chocolate chip cookies and listening. Yum, yum, yum. You missed last week. What was it? Circle. Jay had treated me to those cookies. Phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. I think if it was to ever occur again, I think my favorite was the big, if you missed that live last week, that's at 1K. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The cookie was bigger than my hand from Circle. And it was chocolate chip sea salt. I really liked that one a lot. And the dark chocolate white chocolate chips, I think it had. I didn't really care for the pink sugar cookie, but my niece just went there randomly the other day. They have one in their area. The cookies are large or $5 a piece. And I don't know if they were exactly 5 here. You can get the smaller ones. They're a little bit cheaper, but that was a nice treat to have throughout the week. So yeah, there's that. But you could send some chocolate chip cookies. Let's see. Okay, so caught up. So yeah, so the head, I woke up with a headache yesterday morning. Really didn't feel good. So like I said, last Sunday was very unfortunate because my friend had tickets, which I sent a text just to sell them because of the circumstances. Wouldn't want to see him waste his money. And it was probably better off because I felt lousy yesterday. Just, I don't know, just a headache and And then I was wiping the outside of my vehicle off from the pollen and ended up clipping myself in the head with the door. So I feel goofy because it's like, you know, uh, you end up having a concussion and then you just keep bumping your head accidentally. So I'm trying to be super careful. Let's see. That's funny, Paul. So yeah, there's just a lot of different moving parts and just didn't feel good yesterday. I don't think I've ever seen this much pollen on everything. It's on my stove. And speaking of stove, I got a kit from Darren, but I'm having a brain fart of his channel name. If you've been here a while, then you would know it. He sent me a kit, like a little camping kit sometime back. I just recently broke down the box and I wanted to tell you aluminum alloy cookware set. Udulan OD. I'm going to tell you this for a reason. And maybe I don't have the lantern in the right spot. Let me see. ODOLAND. I'll try to show you. Let's see if you can see that. There is the name and the reason why. And don't look at my nails because they totally need to be done. The reason why I'm going to talk about this kit because it was ever so generous. I'm not the type of person where I want to see someone waste their money. Grateful sending me it. And this is what is going on. So this pot I usually will use to boil water for coffee in my French press. And this is what's going on. Can you see this? It's actually burning it. And the flame's on super duper low. So I don't know if I would recommend this for anyone because, you know, I just want it and there's no way to take the handle off. But that is what it's doing. If you can get a good look at that, it is burning the green all off right there. So I smelt it kind of burning. It's not like the flame was super high. So just wanted to point that out to take that into consideration if you like camping or glamping, whatever it is you're doing, that's what's going on. So it came with this pot and it came with this little orange thing. Love Darren and his wife. Greatly appreciate it. It has the little teeny tiny little stove, but you need that smaller canister for it to fit in. That would go on the top. Sort of like a balancing act. That was in there. And then stainless steel cup with a little silicone thing to go over it, which is awesome. And then it comes with this pot right here, this little pot. So it's a quickie little camp set, but if you want durability, and this is a little bit better for boiling. And I've been using it on the 1-burner stove. Hello, Ace. Hello, Blue. Happy Mother's Day. So yeah, I like this size pot. It just doesn't fit on the 1-burner stove all that good. So it has nothing to do with the flame or anything. It's just like a defect that's making it burn. So keep that in mind if considering, you know, purchasing the set. I spoke to Debbie and she thought it was worth mentioning. You know, you don't want a subscriber to send you something and them, you know, waste their money or anything like that. So that would be Darren that sent this cute little kit out. Greatly appreciate it. We'll use everything else, and I'm going to use that until that rubber burns off, I guess, and have to use a pot holder, but that's by Odoland or Uduland. That's how you say it. So, okay, got that out of the way because I wanted to mention it so that if you see that on Amazon, take that into consideration. Okay. Let's see, I forgot to put the piece back in. So yeah, like I said, there's a lot of different moving parts to surviving and trying to thrive. And sometimes it's hard to do that, but making the best out of it. Oh, let's see. said hello to Blue. Then I said Happy Mother's Day. Hello, Ace. Mel scrapes the rubber from the handles and you can still use it. Yeah, I just happened to smell it and was like, just thought it was something to point out to anyone that maybe camps and does whatever. Um, that's what it's doing on super low flame. Mel, did you get to see any of the? Or, speaking of that, I was going to head there next. Um, I did, and I have some pictures. They're inside my phone. I might change the Mother's Day thing tonight to maybe one of the pictures that I did get, which is known as the Northern Lights, if you're interested and know what we're talking about. I got to see quite a few, but then last night I got a little spooked out, and I'll tell you why. Near a tree, looking forward, looking for it. Laura got me the sunscreen for the windshield, but it sags just a little bit. I usually just stick something up there and I could see the sky and a tree. And it was late. I was having a little trouble sleeping. Um, and suddenly I saw like the only way I can explain this is like a rope. Like, the rope lights, but it was super skinny and it was like in the top of the tree. It was kind of moving, had a bunch of green lights to it, poof, disappeared, ended up in another spot near the tree. And I was like, what the heck is that? Is that part of the Northern Lights? Or is that extra, is it alien type of thing? So I've never seen anything like that before. And I've also seen Elon Musk's satellites going by, and it was nothing like that. It was so different. So I'm not really sure what that was last night. It could have been part of it. Um, Very different and a little spooky to say the least. But I did get to see some pinks and purples and the greens. Beautiful. You can follow me over on Bake a Leg and Let's Take It on Instagram. I'm going to eventually upload all these pictures that I've been accumulating. Um, I took Miss Coco to um, a park with a river, safety. And I was trying to get pictures of her because there's just fields of buttercups that you would stick under your chin. And she really wasn't having it. Like, look up, trying to take all these pictures of her, but she's so cute. She was a good sport. So I have a bunch of pictures of her in a field full of buttercups. I have white slides, and it literally stained my slides, so I'll have to be bleached. And but I did take some pictures of her and the Northern Lights, and didn't get to take a picture of whatever that was last night. I definitely wasn't able to do that. But that was pretty interesting, Ace, to say the least. Inside her phone, they call them selfies, Mel. Now, well, there's a bunch of Coco for sure. Um, but yeah, so it was late. It wasn't the green light was last night. Freaked me out. I thought aliens were coming. And then I didn't know where it went. It was just the strangest thing. And last night was Saturday. So Friday night, you could see it really good here between 10 and 2. So, yeah, I got some good pictures. I'll upload them over there and maybe I'll stick one of them up, at the end of live and, you know, put up I mean, I have quite a few decent ones, but I'll just pick one of the pretty ones and put it up. Yes, Mr. Paul Honeyman, moderator saying, remember to hit the thumbs up, people. And honestly, I don't know if it's the word glamping, what's going on, if it's the new platform. 1K on last Sunday's live. 1K. I literally went on 33 minutes later after my live ended. It was already at it was either 7:33 or it was 8:33. And I thought, am I being punked? That's what I thought. But anyway, thank you, thank you, thank you. Really do appreciate all that. And consider subscribing. That would be great. Would really help the channel out. The moderators have the links for Cash App, PayPal, and my Amazon wish list if you were to feel generous. Would greatly appreciate it. Anyone that's donated anything has either went to be able to eat or for gas. And I was going to try to figure out some type of fan because it was so hot in here. One of the nights or two of the nights, it was just unbearable. I was miserable. She was kept quite comfortable. But yeah, I actually woke up about 5:30 and could tell that the temperature dropped and put a blanket on us. And then it's been pretty chilly willy here. It's like every time I get my gas tank to full, I have to keep turning on the heat or, turning it off, putting the heat back on. It's just crazy because it's cold here tonight too as well. If an alien ship does come down to get you, Mel, point to the UK and tell them you don't want me. Paul is that way. Oh, that's funny. That's very, very funny. I really didn't know how to explain it between part snake, like the move, but also sort of like a rope light, but just not as thick. But amazing and spooky at the same token because I was on the phone with Robin over at Garden, so and so, and was like, what in God's name is that? Oh, yeah, that's not like fun stuff when you're out in, the dark or whatever. And I'm not afraid of the dark. So I just didn't know what it was. And I could see it from up above, but quite interesting. And yeah, so I figured I would put Mother's Day in front of the title. Mother's Day, glamping with bake, because here we are. We're still here, and there's no definitive date on when I'll be out of here. So there's that. As soon as I know something, you'll know. But baby girl's doing good. You want to see her? Coco. Don't give me the side eye. You want to say hello? You want to say hello? What? Come here. Come here, booger. Oh my goodness. Say hello, Miss Coco Chanel. Say hi to everyone. Such a trooper, such a good dog, but I had to put, if this doesn't tell you something, let me show you what she's wearing. I only have these two outfits, but Miss Lanky over here, here's her sweater attire for this evening. Give kissies. Say hi, everyone. Say hi, Aunt Laura. Say hi. Say hi to Aunt Angie. Yeah. What is that? So she was shivering, baby girl. She's doing good. She's still loving her leash, I guess that's what you call it, and her little mini bones. She tries to sneak a kiss in, but I was over too far. That's how tiny they are. You want one? No. Oh my goodness, Miss Coco Chanel is declining a treat. She's declining a treat, but she ate her whole bowl. This is how I've carried this dog since she was a puppy. She ate her whole bowl of food. I ran in to the Acme and it was Rachel Ray, but it looked like it was little. It was different. I had to get a can. She's got a good appetite. And they look like little like meatballs. She has 1.5 left from Laura, what Laura sent out. So I got scared and I grabbed the can and I opened it and she devoured her food tonight. Devoured it. But yeah. So yeah, I don't know if you can get allergies older in life, but something is going on with the pollen here. I've never seen anything like it. Are you gonna Say bye-bye. You want to go back, go to sleep, give a kissy. Say, mwah, love you all. Say subscribe to my mom's channel. Say we would greatly appreciate it, wouldn't we? You're sitting all up nice and pretty. Let me scoot over. Her floppy ear will be in it. Let's see. With a Yorkie, not enough meat on them. Aw, she's like not in front of the cam. Yeah, she doesn't have a lot of meat on her. Don't let any aliens get her. Oh my goodness, no way. She goes where I go, right? And you go where I go. Did I just say the same thing twice? She looks like Alf. I say it every time, don't I? She's such a trooper. Such a trooper. And figured I'd give you as a little sweet treat and see Miss Coco Chanel right out the gate. Look at her. She's such a ham bone. Oh, she's yawning. We're going to go put her back. Say, subscribe. Hit the thumbs up button. Okay, come on. Pull your sweater down. Scoochie. I have this pillow. I don't know if you can really see it right here to help with the mattress that Aunt Angie sent us. It's back there. So yeah, her and I, we make it work. And look at her. That's her new spot for some reason tonight. She's been chilling right there. Oh, she's so cute. Never in a million years, Laura. No aliens getting my dog. And I'm going to have to pull this off because I blasted the heat real fast before live because it was so cold. Let's see. She's like not in front of the camera. Okay, all caught up. So, Mother's Day. I will say, oh, and lots of love from Florida. Thanks for the views. Totally appreciate it. No, that's not for you, sweetheart. That's the lantern. We'll put it over there. How's that? Is that better? I just have the best sons ever. They're amazing. I got a very, very, I don't know. The boys are just amazing. That's all I can tell you. If I could go back in time and re-raise them again, I would do it all over again. Super duper proud of them. They're amazing men. And you're going to slip because that was all cleaned. Go back there. And just, yeah, they make my whole world, the boys. And I got such a lovely message from Jared today and, Johnny. And so they're just, I'm so super proud of them. They're just great men. She wants the treat now because she's not in front of the cam. Do you want your treat now? Is that what you were looking at? Did Aunt Laura peg it? I say she's wrong, but she might be right. Oh, you stink. Oh, I'm sorry. You're yawning. You want it? Well, Laura was right. She wanted that. All right, go on your tail and eat it. She ate it. Hello, KP Heathen. How are you? Happy Sunday and happy Mother's Day to any of the men that, step up and play that role as mom. That just distracted me. So where was I? Oh, the boys. Absolutely adore my two sons. If I could go back and re-raise them all over again, I would. It was so much fun. They were never an ounce of trouble, and they are just fantastic gentlemen. And yeah, absolutely love them boys. Let's see. How are you, KP? How's it going? I'm sorry. Do you know what's right there? May I help you? You're going to slip because this was done. Look at this. Do you see this? She thinks she's slick because the box is right there. The little mini bones. Right there. You want one? You're like, no way. My mom never lets me just help myself. One more and that's it. Okay, go to bed. Back. Good girl. So I keep them right here. Spoiled. I'll just move over. She crunches like a human. So funny. Good so far. Good to hear. So yeah, the boys. No more. No more. That's it now, ma'am. No more. I don't know what you find so interesting. How about this? You want your... All right. Oh, that's what she wants. Back up. Back up. Back up. Just ice cold water that she's drinking right now. With her little butt up in the air. Let's see. Wait. That's oh my goodness. Paul, you're a mess. Made me spit out my water. Yes, if you're new here, welcome to Paul Funny Man. He likes to make all of us ladies smile. Oh, Vandal the Land with a $5 super chat. First super on a live stream. Yay! Thank you, thank you, thank you. Greatly appreciate it. Welcome in. Happy Sunday. Happy Mother's Day to all the moms and the dads that fulfilled that job. And I got a thirsty dog suddenly. Maybe a mess, Mel, but the ladies are laughing. That is so true. We always laugh. Mel, stuff falls in place for you. Trust me, I know. We've been drowning for over a year, finally seeing pinhole light. Yeah, I'm very, very happy for you. I really am. Your dog's thirsty. One thing that I've noticed, for anyone that thinks that this is oh so fun, you're in a tin box and you end up being so dehydrated. Thank you again for the super chat. Vandal the Land, greatly appreciate it. My buddy, my friend. You can also use PayPal and Cash App. I get that instantly, and YouTube does not get a cent. So yeah, there's that. But Miss Coco is really like thirsty over here because you start dehydrating when you're in the vehicle. So circle bottles totally have no buyer's remorse. This is the 20 ounce, and I think my other one is the 40 ounce, I think it is. So there's the difference. And yep, you get dehydrated in here big time. And I always make sure she has water. I've taken Auntie Laura's advice and let her have water on her towel in the back. Just remember not to pull my vehicle away or she'll spill it. And I've done that. But yeah, congratulations, Erin. I guess once you're down, the only way you can go is up, right? That's the only thing about these is it kind of makes you sound like you're drinking out of a sippy cup, but they're great. This is filled every day, all of our bottles of fresh water and ice. I'm fortunate enough to be able to get to that. And you just have to drink a lot of water. And then with that, you have to sometimes tinkle. You know what I mean? Let's see. Yes, absolutely. Go over and check out our friend, Vandal the Land. I saw a couple comments from Boone, my original moderator, hoping, everything goes well. And, she left a comment under the bread video. So don't forget to post a link to our original moderator, Miss Boonchild. Go over, check her out. She's absolutely lovely. Ex-military, you will adore her. I have, what is it? I think Honey Crisp is in the filter. So tastes pretty good. But lots of water. My Stanley cup that I got for $30 that time, I can really be honest, that when I get my ice, I always end up filling that up. And that will keep ice in it for at least a full day and a half a day. Actually, that's not true. It kept the ice for 2 days inside the Stanley cup. I just have to stop filling it with the ice all the way to the top because then it makes the lid so hard to get open. This is my Stanley cup that I got specifically for my vehicle, and it stuck to it. But I had such a hard time getting it open. It's just been giving me trouble, or I just extremely got weak. But I fill it up with ice, and then I can always top the coolers off. Um, so yeah, lots of water. You have to drink lots of water. You're in like a tin box. Let's see. You're so welcome, Erin. Yep, there's Boone's link. Thank you, Suzanne. Greatly appreciate it. She's a sweetheart. So, how is my tailbone doing? Well, I was listening, and what did I do? I sat on it for 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks, decided to get up and do a little something, something, and it was not ready for that. Hello, CR. How are you? Welcome in. Happy Sunday. Good to see you. So there was that. I did a little something, something, and my back wasn't ready for that. And I noticed something about my SUV. I don't know. Let's take you off of this, see if I could show you that by my hand. Not that way. It's not that window. You see the handle? Let me show you. Every window has those retractable handles except the driver's door. So I got out. There's been some storms going on per usual, and I went to grab for it, and it wasn't there, and pulled myself up to see what was going on with the roof, and that did not feel good on my back. So I've been trying to take it easy the best that I can. Sun. Oh, I think we're going to get some sun tomorrow, which will be exciting because it's been absolutely miserable here. Miserable, pouring, raining, so damp and cold. And then last week, it was like, I don't know if it was one night or 2 nights where it was so hot to try to sleep in here. And that was the one day where it was really hot, is where I was getting nosebleeds and everything. And I don't know. Everybody was saying it was from allergies, but I've never had allergies before. The pollen's just been absolutely terrible. Absolutely terrible. Oh, Mel's found my hidden camera in her SUV. Ooh, ooh. That's right. You wouldn't see too many things too well, that might not be true. You might see something that's interesting. Yep, today's CR, but it's giving rain now. Oh, so you're getting our rain now. Well, it's supposed to be sunny, I think 74 tomorrow. Cross your fingers, because I do say this. I think Mother Nature hates me. Since I've gotten out here, everything's been so challenging, and just if every one thing could go wrong, it all goes wrong. So let me see. So I did tell you, super duper proud and honored to be Johnny and Jared's mother. They are like just absolutely amazing. And a shout out to Florida for the watches and the views. Classy. Let's see. I wrote a couple notes down. A big thank you to Paul Honeyman for the $50 to my PayPal. Used it for gas. Thank you again. I did say thank you for all the views. 1K on last Sundays. So that was mind blowing, and really do appreciate it. I went to go visit Debbie, and I gave her, I thought 4, she said 3 of the OS Cross. If you don't know what that is, OS Cross is one of the biggest cabbages. And I got to see the 2 germinated out of the 3. They're about the size of my finger, pretty leggy. And I said, all right, they look great. Now it's time to bury them all the way up to the tip. She said, okay. So, hey, she's got 2 going out of 3. That's amazing. And, glad I could help her with the seeds, and glad that Pam was able to send me some seeds to be able to share. Did get the chicken feed. Of course, I didn't touch the bag. But forgot my mail. That's for, say, can't remember right now. Tiger, who asked, forgot to get the mail from the other place. So yeah, 2 out of the 3 OS crust cabbages came up and are um, the size of my pointer finger and are ready to be potted up. And a great big shout out to Pam for those seeds and for sending out the windbreaker to the stove that Laura sent me. It's on my phone. I'm just kind of stuck, folks, because I'm not trying to make this look like this is a picnic in the park, because it's not. But I did the unboxing video, and I said this last week. I did the Brussels sprouts with the chicken thighs for in that little pan, and that was not a good move to do that. You definitely need bigger pots and pans when you're, like now I can make coffee and make an egg if I want. Thanks to Laura sending that out. So box get wet from the rain. I will be posting that on Monday or Tuesday. Probably I'm going to see, because everything's probably going to look just so gross and disgusting. I thought about taking a run to Miss Debbie's, who has my chickens, just to let you see where the chickens are and how they're doing, because I forgot when I went with Jay to, I was ready to say BJ's, Sam's, I forgot I had the croissants in the back, and 2 of them are starting to turn, and I'm going to give the rest all to the chickens. So the chickens are doing good. So yeah, there's that. So most likely I will be doing the unboxing of the 1 burner cook stove that Laura sent out, and received the canisters the other day, more canisters, because that is so unbelievable. They go pretty quickly, which is, I don't know, a little disappointing, but it's butane and it does run out kind of quick. But she sent me more, so I'm not worried. Um, I made a bunch of Brussels sprouts uh, with some garlic on them on that 1 burner. So far, I've only recorded the 2 videos on the stove. One was the unboxing, and the other one is the chicken thighs with, I think, Brussels sprouts. I figured I might do a video and show you how I make my coffee. So yeah, you'll be seeing videos. This is just different. This is just so different. Like, let me show you my passenger seat. You interested in seeing it? It was all cleaned up. I'm charging a battery, little phone battery charger doohickey that I got a while back from, I was going to say Sam's, from Amazon. And it's ERRBB. I think that's an IC. It's over here charging. So let's show you what's going on currently. And believe it or not, this was completely straightened up. I could tell you that. And you're constantly having to straighten. So this is what we're looking at right now. Oh, I wish it wouldn't shut my head. Let's see. So here it is. I use this bag that I showed, so I don't have to deal with walking the dog and having a pocketbook. I just use a crossbody bag. My girlfriend Angie sent me this bag from Temu. Has 2 pockets and a big pocket, and I keep wipes and stuff like that in there. My wallet fell out. Not good. Like, I keep wipes in it. I have flashlight taser is in there. Just all kinds of stuff. Tea container that holds some tea bags, because like I said, I really was not feeling good at all. So there's that. And then this canvas bag that was donated. I have I've been eating these potato sliders. I did actually have one of these tonight. It didn't have this like paper on it, these cup of noodles. And I poured the water in and it had a hole in the bottom and it spilled out everywhere. So I had this, and I don't know if you ever heard of kipper snaps, but it's got a lot of protein in it. These are not good for you at all, but hey, you know. But I had the kipper snaps after that. So just like, I don't know, because I had a lunch meat sandwich, I have a little bag of Doritos in there. Nothing else really. This is all I have left of my little potato roll sliders. That's about it for that. And I was going to eat a second one, and I put that in there. Over there, the lantern is sitting on my fruit. My bottles are usually, I don't know if you can see this. Might have to go brighter, Paul. Sorry. Um, my bottles are right there. Paper plates are behind. Disposable silverware. And I have this little cooler that's smaller. You can see that. This is the smaller one. It has no drainage. And there's like some yogurts and rice puddings in there. And then down there on the bottom, which I know it's going to be hard for you to see. This thing went brighter. Okay. Well, my other one is down there on the floor, and that has lunch meat, ensures, that type of stuff is in there. So, yeah. And then all the bottles to drink. So that is what this side kind of looks like at the moment. Had to charge my watch that goes to my phone, dog's water bowl, and her treats. But I try to keep it as neat as possible. Every day you have to straighten up when you are in your vehicle. So the one cooler that's on the bottom obviously is bigger. I'm trying to fix this. I'm sorry if you see my finger real quick. Okay, you're on there. The one on the bottom is bigger, but it doesn't have drainage on it either. I need a cooler that has like either the nozzle so you could pour it out, or a plug to pull. I don't know. Because with my broken tailbone, lifting coolers is a hassle. It's almost like a dread every day to do one by one, because I also have a problem with my elbow. But it's not too bad. Oh yeah, and my little baggie that has a little book. I have not looked in a book or wrote in a book till today. In here was a couple little notes I wanted to write down about the live, and that's all that's in there. I brought this. Oh, what was that? We just had light failure. That's weird. Oh, something's going on with the lantern. See that? I don't know why it's doing that. But we'll make do. If it goes out or not, we will make do the best we can. Things happen. I just charged that too, so that's really, really weird that it would do that. So I'm trying to add a little bit more light so you can see. Hopefully that's not too bad. But yeah, that's it. And a roll of paper towels. But again, you go through boatloads of wipies, keeping your body clean and, you know, things like that. So this isn't usually up here, and the pot set isn't usually up here. But I wanted to show that because of the handle burning, because that's not good at all. You know, and if somebody wanted to purchase that, I thought that they should know about it. And that's it, really. I never put anything too close to the door because it's a pain in the butt in the morning. Things will fall out when you have to do the coolers to put ice in there. So that's my system. That's what I have on the front seat. And this is the other thing that was inside the pocket is my, and I just did this too. Huh. That's crazy. I just charged this. This is AM, FM, solar powered crank radio, and you can also USB charge it, and everything's suddenly dying. That's so weird. This was the phone clock that I use usually at night, and this is also solar powered right there. But that's nuts. I charged everything and everything's dying. Go figure. So yeah, is it really glamping? I don't know. I'm trying to see if this plug. Yep, I just put a plug in and we have a light, I think, blinking. So let's see. Yep. So the red flashlight, and it has a radio crank handle. I would highly recommend this in case of an emergency because it has AM, FM radio on it as well. Even if it's for your camper or just to have in your house. Absolutely amazing. So I think we'll be all right with flashlights. So there's that. But this constant having to turn the car on for the heat is just, you should see my bank. Everything is, yep, it has crank. You just pull it out and you can just crank it and it will get brighter. I stick it on the dash sometimes and let it charge from the sun because it's solar powered. And but I also plug it in. So that's that. And what else do I have in this pocket? This power bank was Chris's. He was letting me use this a while ago, but the plug I put in there, it's just not charging. It has a short in it. This is my weapon of choice right here. Let me show you. This is a flashlight. I will not hit the button because my dog will freak out. But this is a flashlight. Scary. And if you go up one more and hit the button on the back, it is a taser. And that is the plug that it takes for that. So I knew that that was fully charged. I try to make sure I'm being safe. So yeah, I think that's what I have going on in that pocket. This bag is supposed to fit in between here, but I can't get it to fit. It must be me. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. But just some essentials that was in the pocket. So the taser, AM, FM, solar power, plus you can plug it in and charge it that way. So thought I would mention that as well because that might be something to snag or get off of Amazon, you know, to stay safe in case your power goes out. So there is that. And now it's blinking, so that's charging. And this, yeah, needs a different wire for that. So I try to keep it neat because if not, it will drive me cuckoo for Cocoa Pops. But this, I don't understand. This one, you can charge it 2 ways, and this was fully charged. So let's see. Yes, I'm messing with things at the current moment because my lantern died. And this will not be the plug for it, I can guarantee you. Nope, won't fit. All right, well, we're going to go without the lantern tonight, and this is by LE, which also, a lot of this stuff was for, you know, preparedness before this situation, way before it. Some things that I had picked up way back when, and it came in handy for my quote-unquote glamping, as Ace would call it. And yeah, so there's that. So did anybody get anything special? Lots of hugs and loves from your kiddos for Mother's Day. Let's see. Let me go back some and get caught up. Let's see. Thanks for taking that off because that's just ridiculous. People are foolish. Let's see. Coffee, yes. Let's see. Let me go back. Catch up on some for his braces. Oh, he's getting braces, Laura. That's exciting. And then it's, what is it? Al Lou? Alu. I wish we could get some rain. You can have all my rain, brook trout, all of it. Mel, if you have good sons, it comes down to how they were raised. That's exactly right. And the message that Jared sent me, like, thank you, Mom, for like basically like everything, but thank you for raising me and raising me into the man that I am today. Um, I don't know where I would be without you. I'd be lost. Something along the lines of that. And I was eating a sandwich and just started bawling. Um, Johnny was a little bit late, but he, love you. Happy Mother's Day. The boys are wonderful. And I'm sorry if that bothers certain people that, those boys were literally a pleasure for me to raise, it's pretty much as a single mom. And like I said, I would do it all over again because they were absolutely wonderful. 80 again in sun, but every day after is rain. Yeah, well, I need a break with the rain because it is so hard. When you said it was going to be hard, I didn't know it'd be this hard. And that's why I constantly say that Mother Nature hates me. Let me shut that because I saw that light was on down there. Let's see. I already seen 70 here. I think we were like in the 80s that day that I had to sleep in. I'm new to your channel. Well, welcome, welcome. Can I just say Al or is it Al Lou? Don't want to butcher anybody's names, but welcome in. Male drivers are supposed to grip the steering wheel and not the top of the window. Yeah, well, I wasn't driving. I pulled over because it was storming really bad and just thought that it had to handle. I know I'm behind. I thought it had to handle, and, I stepped on the base to pull myself up and was like, oh, dear God, no way. My back, my broken, shattered tailbone is not ready for all that. Let's see. Okay, let's see. I just thought it was weird that that was the one window that doesn't have it on it. Let's see, already seen 70 here now. Tomorrow's supposed to be 80 again in sun, but every day after is rain. No, comes down to how they were raised. That is true. I wish I could get some rain. You can have all my rain. And there is Alu link. Go check them out. I have to take, okay, the braces. I might see some rain here. Wow, you just want rain? Shoo. Take all this rain away, will you? I agree. Let's see. I wish I could. I would send it his way too. People are getting flooded and we're getting nothing. Yeah, it's constantly raining. So there's that. And I have to turn my vehicle on, and this is what happens. Let's see. We've not gotten any flooding, at least not yet, but we've had plenty of rain. Oh, there was flooding here. And then the coffee comment. Tea sucks. Yeah, but I usually only drink tea if I'm been cold out here at night. Because I don't have to worry about the caffeine in it giving me anxiety or keeping me awake. Let's see. Mine is by the window. Okay. Tomorrow is camp day at school. First class, they get to take their blanket, pillow, and flashlight. That's cool. With the grumpy farts getting old, and it's now my bedtime. Yep, he's over there in England. And we love Paul, so he needs his beauty rest. But thank you, Paul. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Have yourself a wonderful week. The ladies got this. And go rest up. Stay well. And again, you have no idea. Thank you so much, Paul, really, sincerely. And behave, mister. Let's see. My son is a rock star. My daughter wrote me a hilarious Mother's Day letter. It is so her. Oh, that's awesome, Erin. My son, though, we just have different bond for him to tell me he is proud of me. Meant more than anything. Oh, yeah. I should have wrote it down, but it's in there, and I just thought it was so nice. You know what he wrote? It's definitely different than a girl for sure. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. It's so true. Boys are so much easier to raise. In case you're new here, I have a daughter, oil and water, up and moved to Florida, and I didn't even get to say goodbye to my grandchildren. But you know what? That's on her, and she has to live with that. Um, but my sons are amazing. They're absolutely amazing. Um, Boys are easier too. She does some compare them. My son has stepped up this past year, and seriously, it was not fair, but I admire him. That's awesome. That's awesome. I felt like Johnny did that with Jarrett when he had a few different little things that were going on, but they're so well rounded, respectful, hard workers. You know, it would be one thing. They just have great work ethics. You know, there's that. And I'm super duper proud of them. So, yeah. So, we're still here. So called glamping it. Mother's Day. How was my Mother's Day today? Different for sure. Definitely different. Just trying to roll with it. And, you know, one day at a time. One day at a time. Um, so, yeah, no news yet. And that's that. So, well, like, no, yeah, I guess that's it. When I have news, then you'll have news, but I have no news of, remember I said that there was that possibility a week or two. I don't have the news yet on that. So, we'll leave it at that. And when I know something, y'all will know about it. But, yeah, I think Johnny stepped up big time when I got out here and the situation happened, losing my Sophia, and just had a terrible accident and slipped on something and went flying through the air, and I didn't even know. I was calling people, telling them that I hit my head. So there was that, and I walked around for a week, not doing anything really, not knowing I had a concussion, and not knowing, I just knew something was wrong with my back. So the back is slowing, is my tailbone being broken and shattered is taking longer to heal than I expected. I have like no patience. You should be proud. I really, is that to me? Because I'm very proud. You should have had that stress. He's my hero. Oh, I love that. Yep, I feel like Johnny and Jared are my heroes. They were easy to raise. They were not an ounce of trouble. And as I was stating, everything was going wrong when I first got out here. And, you know, Jared works a lot. He works very hard. So does Johnny. But I think Johnny was in shock, and he stepped up to the plate when it came to Sophie, my battery, you know, things of that nature, or knew there was a bad storm and said, "How are you making out?" When I almost didn't think I was going to get out of that flooding water. Was so scary, and I didn't know. I just knew I had pain on the half of my head, and yeah, just scary stuff. So he stepped up, and believe me, Jared steps up, and they're just both absolutely amazing. Love them to pieces. That's so scary, Mel. You're not even kidding. Like, I was calling people like, did I say I hit my head? Yeah, you did, but you were real quick about it. I bumped my head, but my back is killing me. Oh, yeah. So that's what I was trying to say at the beginning of live. It's like, what is that about? You, it's my first concussion that I'm aware of, and it's like, you don't want to hit your head, but then you're wiping the pollen off so you could breathe off the side, and the door comes in, bink, right in the head, or the light back there, bink, right in the head, things like that. You have amazing sons. I really do. I really, really do. And I just love them to pieces, believe me, you. Um, Never, ever feel like that, Erin, ever. So basically, I feel like this, we're mothers and we bring children into the world. You can raise them the best you can. You're going to always have one rotten, seed in the bunch. And yeah, I would have had 6 kids, but lost a few, 3 to be exact. And when I wrote Jared back today, I said, you were actually my gifts. I mean, he literally was my miracle baby from God, literally. And, he has just been wonderful. And Johnny's wonderful. I'm proud to be their mother. And yeah, that's what I got to say to that. Brag, brag, brag about my sons. My sons, my sons, my sons. No, it's like an inside thing. But yeah, absolutely love them. And it was different, but that's okay. You have to roll with things out here. And that's just what I'm trying to do. So as far as eating is concerned, what really stunk is I couldn't use my 1-burner stove for the last, I don't know, how long's the rain been going on? 3 days, maybe, if Robin's still in here, or if Angie's been in here. But Angie's more closer to the shore. But I want to say, I think it's been 3 days, 3 nights with this. It's just, so I'm over it. I'm over the rain. I can't stand it. And then the temperature changes, and then I got to worry, am I going to get sick out here? So drinking Ensures, but eating, that's the most important thing. I kind of was given a challenge, I think, through Angie, who said, I don't think you could function first thing without coffee in the morning. And I said, listen, one, you can't really challenge me because, I'm a redhead and I'll come through. So went and did the errands yesterday morning with Ange on the phone, I think it was. And I don't even think I got to make I've been making my coffee on the stove, the 1-burner stove from Laura, except this morning, and I'll explain that. Well, because it was raining, so I had to wait. But got back and used the 1-burner with this pot with water. And then I had my French press, thank God, packed. And I do about 3 tablespoons in it and filled it all the way up. You stir it. But I will do a video on how I make my coffee. It was just so sloppy this morning. And I was just fortunate enough to be offered a coffee. So there was that. And then it kind of was just drizzling. And I took my chances, because I buy the Dunkin' Donuts grinds and I have my creamer, and so good. So good. So got to have a coffee, which would have been my second one. And yeah, so I could do a video on that and show you how I use the stove to make my coffee. French press is a little bit stronger, but not quite as strong as my friend Miss Debbie, who I've had her coffee, and it is, woo! It's super duper strong. So I got to be careful. But that will wake you up real quick. But yeah, I'm glad that I had the French press, and I'm glad that I'm able to boil water to have an actual coffee so I don't have to buy it. And you see my eyes getting squintier and squintier. I barely slept last night. Just some deep things. And Mother's Day is usually very hard on me because that's when I'm affected the most by my mom. I never got to know my mom. She was 28 and I was a year old. She died of cerebral brain hemorrhage. So for some reason, I just take it worse, but I think I did pretty good today. Um, Maybe a little bit moody today, but you know, it's with my girlfriend Angie and she doesn't judge. She's fine. Um, I was just, I miss my mom. I would have loved to have gotten to know her, but like I said, she was 28 and I was 1, and she died of cerebral brain hemorrhage from an unfortunate situation. So, would have loved to have had a mother, but I got to have my mother in law, who was like a mom to me. So, also, happy Mother's Day to all the moms that were angels and that are in heaven as well, especially my mom and my mother in law. Happy Mother's Day. Love and miss you big time. And I'm not going to cry. But yeah, I just kind of stayed to myself and like the boys type of thing today. And it was just chill because it was so crappy out. So crappy out. And it's been crappy. I think it was like one of the days last week was the hottest it's been so far, but they say we're going to be really, really hot this summer. And with that heat, we're supposed to get a bunch of storms. But needless to say, I just wasn't feeling good. I was getting nosebleeds. And I think I went back there about 8 something. I got woken up a few times. Thanks, Ange. And I was miserable. Like, it's horrible. It's so hot. What did I say? I said it's inhumane to a human and inhumane to a dog. So yeah, I was just so tired and I barely slept last night. I'm very, very sore. My back is really bothering me, and so is my derriere. It's only, I don't know, sitting on a donut. Um, but yeah, so today, what did I have? Um, I did treat myself yesterday to, I don't know what it's called. It's 2 waffles, and they taste like they have maple syrup on them. Um, 2 waffles with egg, sausage, and cheese. I did have that yesterday. That was pretty good. And shared the ends of the waffles with cocoa. I did ask for syrup, but you really didn't need it. And that was pretty yummy. But I've been doing good. I'm like on this new thing with honey turkey on potato rolls, like sliders, either with mayo or like mustard. And I got a, what's it called? A shooter pepper the last time I was at this place to try to get some, you know, I'll usually only do one type of lunch meat and a cheese. And I got a shooter last week and it wasn't hot. So we have a place near here that's called Lou's Farm Market. And what did I get? Like 3. I ate 1. There's 2 in there of long hots because I like every bite of my sandwich to have a little bit of heat to it. I had 2 sandwiches today. I had an ensure today. I had a cup of soup, I think it's called. Or what is it called? The first one had a hole in it. Cup of noodles. I had that. And then I had kipper snaps because it's very high in protein. So let me go get caught up. Let's see. Amazing Sons. Thank you, Erin. 2 years, 8th anniversary of her passing, but my youngest brother, and he just was in Demon Seed. Oh yeah, I can relate to that. Yeah, about 3 days, Robin said. Thank you, Robin. Myself and my brother, yes, we were raised same. It was not my mom's fault for the youngest. If anything, he got more attention. Yeah, I feel like if you want to be a rotten, vindictive person, that's you. You're the one that has that demon seed. It has nothing to do with the parents. And what about the parents that get mentally, verbally, and physically abused by, like, say, their child or something? It's not all the kids. One could be so wicked, and your other two are fabulous. Absolutely fabulous. But yeah, just the way it goes sometimes. Um, no, I'm so sorry. You are the best mom. Yes, MILF was the best mother ever. Yep. So usually, I mean, I don't usually discuss my mom. I know everyone has suffered a loss somewhere, somehow. It's just, I think, a little bit harder when there's no memories, and then you find out why this cerebral brain hemorrhage happened. It's a lot, and I don't want to deal with it on Mother's Day. I stayed pretty positive, just maybe a little grouchy here or there. But Jared's message, amazing. I was eating my sandwich and almost, well, I did start to cry. Angie will tell you I started to cry, but I sucked it up and I ate two full sandwiches. I thanked him. I sent him a lovely message back. Johnny sent me a happy Mother's Day, and the boys are priceless. Absolutely priceless. Hello, Miss Tina Ladybug. Yes, she will get blamed for dumb. Yep, I can relate to that, Erin. Hello, Miss Tina Ladybug. Happy Mother's Day. Happy Sunday. Welcome in. Welcome in. How are you? So, yeah, so that's it. It wasn't a bummer or Debbie Downer or anything like that as far as Mother's Day was concerned. Um, just grateful. Just really, really grateful for the boys and certain close friends that I have in my life, and that's all that I need, really. And my dog, of course. Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to you, too. I hope you had a blessed day. And yeah, so that's that. And, kisses to Grandmom, which was my mother in law. Uh, happy Mother's Day to her. And I also wanted to say to anyone that has lost a mom, um, they're angels in heaven, no matter what some people believe. And, you know, happy Mother's Day. That's what I have to say to that. So, yeah, there's that. But I did a lot on Saturday, not even feeling good still. I did take a tablespoon of my fire cider, though I will tell you that with the nosebleeds, my head was hurting and just really wasn't feeling good. I took a tablespoon of it. I felt like I got up the next day feeling a little bit better because, first of all, the temperature dropped. But now this is ridiculous. It's like my toes are even cold. And it's a constant on and off with my heat, and I was using the air very sparingly for me and the dog. So, yeah, the weather hasn't been the greatest. Everything else is going good. Not bad. But this is no fun. It's not a walk in the park. But I'm doing it. And yeah. So that is that, my friends. Where's she at? She's on the Mexican blanket on top of my two pillows. But I really didn't get a lot of sleep last night. Got finished laundry, school tomorrow. But wishing everyone a happy Mother's Day. And Mel, prayers, cross fingers, hearts, hugs, hope stuff turns around for better for you. Lots of prayers are still needed. Um, Lots of prayers. Uh, yeah. So thank you for that, Erin. Happy Mother's Day to you. Thanks for coming in and hanging out. Greatly appreciate it. And make sure anyone coming or going, you smash the thumbs up, or if you watch this back, thank you ever so much. Really means a lot to me. Appreciate it. Again, maybe think about subscribing. We would love to have you over here. It isn't always about glamping, but that's where it's at right now. And yeah, I'm just trying to take it easy. Like I said, I didn't get very much sleep last night. And then it was the Northern Lights the night before. So maybe when the live's over, I don't know. Leave it as a Happy Mother's Day picture, or I'll put up one of my really pretty pictures. Hello, Miss Andale Homestead. Happy Mother's Day to you, darling. How is my favorite Southern woman? Love you, love you, love you. I hope that you had a wonderful day, wonderful weekend, and good to see you in here with a big happy Mother's Day. It's your Mel side chat, folks. Keep growing. Hmm. Me either, Laura. Me either. But yeah, what do you think? What do you think made last week's live go to 1K? Is it the new up and down? I don't know. I didn't, spin around on my head and spit out wooden nickels, but I just couldn't believe it. Absolutely loved it. Very, very grateful for it. Keep it coming. Make sure you subscribe. And yeah, that was pretty amazing. Pretty amazing. I'm good, always in the bushes. I know. You're my number one lurker, right? I hope that you had a wonderful day today with your children and your grandchildren. We missed you over here, but we know you're uber popular. Uber popular. And I'm very happy for your success. CR, good night. Have a great week ahead. Loves and hugs from Pennsylvania. Stay safe. And hopefully, we'll see you next Sunday. I know. Can you believe Miss Andale is in the house? Miss Andale's in the house. Woo, woo. Laura, when you go for the braces, if you want to give me a call then we can catch up. Because I'd like to know, you know. And I did receive the box of the butane. I actually took one out of it already. Let's see. Oh. Yeah, thank you, CR, for coming in. Greatly appreciate it. So, what else am I missing out on? I kind of showed you and told you what it's like. You have to have things charged. And if your body's hurting or you broke something lifting 2 coolers every day, maybe it's usually once a day, but sometimes it could be 2 a day. It's a lot on your body. Back there on that mattress, it's hard on your body. All right, sounds good, Laura. Very hard on your body. And like I said, you don't get to rest. You have things to do. You got to get to the gas station or, oh, it's just always something. But doing it, hanging in there, and absolutely love each and every one of you. And I hope you don't mind if I cut it a little bit shorter tonight. My moderator's tired. I'm really, really tired. Need to get some sleep tonight. Um, I just feel, even though I'm in this situation, I feel so blessed. I tell everyone that I think Laura's like this, you know, this this angel that fell out of the sky. Because imagine I get to boil water and make my own coffee in the morning, which is amazing, amazing. Um, yes, great big happy Mother's Day to my girlfriend Andrea. Angie is still listening in, and oh, her son is such a sweetheart, but his allergies are acting up really bad. So I don't know. It's just lots of yellow everywhere. Absolutely more than I've ever seen. And, like I said, great big happy Mother's Day to my friend Angie of since we were 16. And what was I going to say? Oh, even though I'm in this situation that I'm in, when you're down, you can only go up, right? So I still feel so blessed for just everything. And when it's all over and done with, then I can spill the beans and let you know some other things and what it's really like. Well, I told you, some people, I don't know, maybe if I had a girlfriend in the car or something, it would be fun. I don't know. It's not, it could be worse and not have a vehicle, but It's not all fun and games, is basically what I'm trying to say. But it's doable. It is doable. And hopefully, this will be over uh, pretty soon. Pretty soon. Uh, no problem, Mel. I hope everyone gets a good night's sleep and has an awesome week. Suzanne, you're awesome. Um, thank you for everything. Really do appreciate it. Love you too, Ange. And Laura says, have a great night, everyone, and a great week ahead. God bless you all. And I say on that note, thank you, everyone, for tuning in for Mother's Day glamping with Bake. And you got to see Coco and see a little bit of stuff. And yeah, you might want to reconsider this product because if it's meant to be on a stove, it shouldn't be burning like that. So I thought I would share that because I wouldn't want anyone to waste their money on something. Grateful to receive it. I use it for my water to make my coffee, but I will do a early morning coffee. Show you how I make my coffee. The unboxing's coming out this week, and the first time I cooked the Brussels sprouts and the chicken and messed up my chicken. And then I'll record uh, the box of butanes that just came and how I make my coffee. But can't do it when it's pouring, so somebody please come get the rain. And there's that light. Stay strong, Mel. I will, Angie. Thank you so much. Love you, Laura. She says, you got this, girl. Thank you. Like I said, I just need to keep going a little bit longer and make sure my head's screwed on tight, keep my head on my shoulders, and just keep moving forward. But I'm so grateful. Thank you to everyone that's been going through this with me and being so supportive. It absolutely means the world to me, more than you could possibly know. And even opening up the door, it's freezing. I have to put the heat on, and the dog gets the Mexican blanket. But we love you, and have a great, safe week. And rain, go away. Because I think Mother Nature really hates me, and I need sun. I need sun. I have things coming up, and I need the sun to be out. It's very, very important. Lots of prayers still, please, for, you know, um, a possible shift in this situation. I would greatly appreciate that. But everyone that's watching, uh, thanks for the view. I greatly appreciate it. And think about subscribing. Brooke Trout, be good, kid. I will. And I am trying to stay safe. Trust me when I tell you, it's still 70 here. Ugh. Laura, you might have to just, if things don't go the way I think they're going to go, you may have to just come get me and the dog because I can't stand the dampness and the cold anymore. It's just absolutely atrocious. That makes it really hard. And then when you got to sleep in the heat, I don't know how people do that, but they do make it look fun on YouTube. I'm just over here keeping it real. But on that note, absolutely love yous. And I think I'm just going to um, hold up this little radio that I really do recommend. The stations come in really good. I'm going to hold this up. I'm going to wish us all a happy Mother's Day again, or for the fathers out there that are being moms too. Happy Mother's Day, or your fur babies. I'll trade you sun for some rain any minute, any minute. I'm not kidding. Come get it. You know what? Okay, good juju. I'm sending all the rain to my good friend Brooke Trout because I need the sun and I need it to be sunny on the upcoming weekend. Please pray for lots of sun on Saturday. I will explain later, but I'm going to hold this up because I think this is a good little buy, even if it's camping or, if the power was to go out. And yeah, so LP, hello, how are you? Happy Mother's Day, happy Sunday. We're hopping off because quite a few of us are really, really tired. But you could go back and rewatch. Greatly appreciate it. Love yous all. I will see you throughout the week, and I will be posting the 1 burner stove as soon as I get the 6 inches of pollen off of it. So, love you all. The links will be under the videos. I did post 2 shorts from Circle, the cookie place. Please go check them out. And yeah, God bless. Stay safe. And I will see you throughout the week with videos. And I will see you on Sunday. Hopefully, I will see you on Sunday. Love you all. Thank you for everything. And we'll talk to you soon. Bye, friends.